Well, we're on our way back to yesterday's job. It didn't overrun. When I went to price the job, I was torn between a day and a 2 day, but it wasn't 2 days clean. It was a day and maybe a couple of hours. I couldn't warrant charging them a second day, and I was like, and they were a lovely couple, and I'm just like, do you know what? We'll price it for a day and we'll try and get it done in a day. But as the day went on yesterday, we could see we were up against it. So we have to go back this morning. So the time now is 7:30, pick Clayton up, and we're heading over there. We'll meet Keith. All we've got to do is the chemical application, load the machine up. We've got one gutter to clean, a couple of windows, and then we need to head over towards Furford to do a maintenance clean, which is fine because a maintenance clean is nowhere near the length of a normal clean. So we cleaned the property we're going to this afternoon about 2.5, 3 years ago. We wet cleaned it and the clients rung us back. They want all the gutters re-cleaning because you'll see it's in a wooded area. They want all the gutters cleaned out, and they want a maintenance clean on the roof, which is just chemicals really. So we're going to soft wash the roof, put the chemicals on, and then it'll be good again for another 3-4 years. So that's the plan today. And then I've got a Cobra Air handover at 4 o'clock. I've got Phil coming from Northern Ireland to pick up a Cobra Air. So it's absolute manic day for us today. Little bit up against it, but we'll see. We'll take you with you on the journey and see how we get on. All right. Yes, well, we have finished the house just outside Stroud, all handed over to the client, everything done, all the chemicals, last bit of gutter, the conservatory, all the windows, and all the bells and whistles. We are now just heading to Ampney Crucis, just outside Cirencester, to do the maintenance clean. So this will be interesting. We cleaned this 3 years ago. Never seen it, 2.5, 3 years ago. Never seen it since because it's in a private estate. So it'll be interesting to see what the roof looks like now, 3 years later. But it's just a biocide treatment, empty the gutters, a couple of hours with the machine, and then we will be out of there onto the Cobra Air, drop the machine off, Cobra Air handover. Job's a good one. All right, catch you later. So we've arrived, met the clients, had a look round the property. Gutters are full. Going to get all them sorted, get all the chemicals on. And they've asked us to put some bird proofing on one of the high eaves. So they're going to nip out now and buy some spikes. We've got the mastic and everything. So we'll put all them on for them as well while we're here. But we're going to be here for the next 4 or 5 hours. We'll get this smashed down. And jobs are good. You know, considering it was cleaned 3 years ago, it's okay. There's a lot of trees you'll see around here. It's in close, so it's had a lot of weather on here, but it's still good for 3 years. And then another maintenance clean now, and it'll come up well. And as always, McCoy's, you want to sponsor me? Matt Brookfield, the face of Cotswold Roof Cleaning, #1 crisp. So there you go, we're going to start now. We've got all the tools we need. There's a bit of gutters here to clean, and then we're going to chemical all this roof, and then that'll start, and then we're going to move around the back with the boards and crack on with our maintenance clean. Catch you later. There you go, we're done. The maintenance clean is all done and dusted. Just about to hand over to the client, head back, put all the machines back in the unit, ready for another job in Cirencester, I believe, tomorrow. But yeah, all good, a good day. We've caught ourselves back up. We flew around here. The gutters weren't that blocked. There's gutter guards in them, and all the plants were growing on top of the gutter guards, not in the gutter. So that was really quite simple. And then we've just chemicaled the whole of the roof. But yeah, so this, like I said to you, this is a property that we cleaned 3 years ago, and they came back to do the gutters and just do the chemical treatment, which is what we call a maintenance clean. So we don't do many of these, but we've done 2 or 3. But yeah, so if you're looking to have your roof maintained and not fully cleaned, then we can help you. Cotswold Roof Cleaning, the #1 roof cleaning company in the Cotswolds and surrounding areas. And that brings us to the end of Tuesday. We will see you tomorrow on the next one. Look at that, maintenance clean.